This is a video in response to some comments I've been making back and forth with this guy who says he's blocked Distingquished11. Of course, he's been commenting away on my video, so he's not blocked and he knows it. But here's why you can't have a logical debate with any of these people. And I want to show you just from his words here. On Kingdom Mentality video called SDAs Are Not Christians, Laws versus Grace. He's over there talking to Kingdom Mentality, and he puts this down. Distingquished11 says, also look at Ecclesiastes 12:7, James 2:6, Job 27:3, John 5, and so forth. You can read the verses there. So that's what he puts down, okay? So I'll go back and I'll reply to him when I see this. Why don't you explain those verses so we will know what you mean by them? Just putting these verses up isn't much of an argument, unless we know what you think they mean. Now then, explain to me so we can see how you misinterpret them. So here's why you can't logically even talk to these people hardly. Distingquished11 says this: they interpret themselves. What you need to do is run a bubble bath with all your candles and some beads and dwell on them. When you finish blowing out the candles, return. Now please answer my question about the papacy. In other words, he says the Bible interprets himself, and then he goes on with his standard Seventh-day Adventist hatred. Let me insert something here. Just 1 second. Now, according to Distingquished11, the Bible interprets itself. So let me see something here. Let me try this out. From the Bible, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Just a minute now. Sorry, it's not talking. It's not telling me what it means by it. Let me try another verse. Let's see here. Matthew 9:9. As Jesus passed by from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting in a custom post. Let me see what he says. Nope, still not telling me anything. Let me try one more verse. Matthew 10:1. Then he summoned the 12 disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirits to drive them out and to cure every disease and every illness. Just a minute. No, I'm sorry, it's still not telling me what it means. At any rate, I try to be polite to him. I say, well, this is answering his question about the papacy. I'd be glad to when you present some documentation to go with your statements. In other words, you just sitting there mouthing off statements with no documentation to back it up. Standard Protestant thing to do, just start running them out with nothing to back it up. And all I'm asking for is give me some documentation. Is that too much to ask of anybody? If you're going to make those kind of comments, did you give me some documentation that I can look at? So then he goes back to my video and he says this: hey, Ben Golly, I will make a video, but you cannot dodge the question. Please justify the genocide, and please tell me why these similarities in Catholic and Muslim symbolism. There are obvious truths that you have ignored in your venture to become a good Catholic follower. Did Jesus command Catholics to worship Mary? And if you want proof, why don't you go to see Catholic Connections. So once again, I go back and I ask Distingquished11, offer your documentation to show me that what you say is true. Show some proof where Catholics worship Mary. Is it too much to ask for someone to give documentation on the rambling statements they make? If we worship Mary, show me something from the Catholic writings that says that. No, he just wants to show his Catholic biasness and his Catholic hatred by making statements he can't back up. That's the bottom line. See, that's why you can't debate these people. They have no logic. They answer nothing you give to them. And come back with stupid statements like the Bible interprets itself. You see why you can't logically debate these people? They just have no logic to them. So, until next time, I hope you see what you're dealing with when you're trying to debate the Seventh-day Adventist. This has been Golly saying, God bless.